Welcome to episode 1 of Emulating Ronaldo Series 2. And it's been about 2 weeks since I uploaded the introductory video where I got everyone to sign up by putting their comment in the comment section of the video. And I had probably about 500 people apply, which is crazy, which means there's going to be quite a few of you disappointed about not being in it again, probably. So for some of you, maybe the 4th time not being in this series. But sorry, obviously I can't put everyone in, and I try to be fair, and I try and make sure I haven't put anyone in that's been in it before. But anyway, for those of you that haven't been picked, there is another opportunity for you in the future, of course, but also there'll be an opportunity to win Football Manager 2015 by watching this series. I'll explain in a bit. So for those of you that haven't watched my series before, and those of you that have but don't know how I do this, I create the players on the editor, and I make sure we all have the same age, 1st of the 1st, 1998, so we're all going to start at the age of 16 on the game. Then obviously I put in our nations and second nations if you want that. I've given myself second nation of Faroe Islands this time, just in case I can't get into the England team. And then I've made us all current ability of 135. It's out of 200. 200 is the highest you can get on Football Manager. This is higher than normal simply because we haven't really had a superstar yet. We haven't had a Messi or a Ronaldo in any of the series, and I really want to find one. So I've given us a slightly higher starting current ability, which is very high for a 16-year-old. Potential ability -10, that means we can reach anything between 170 and 200. I don't want to just put 200 because I don't want us all to turn into Ronaldo. So it's going to be a bit random. And if you download this database, which I will put on the Steam Workshop, then you can have a play around and maybe change yourself or add yourself into it if you like. But yeah, -10 will mean, depending on how well we're trained, what clubs we go to, how many games we get, we may end up being a very good player or a very, very, very good player. I then pick our positions depending on what you wanted, and then I pick 5 attributes, which is the top 5 attributes that you provided me with. I put them as 20, so you have the potential to reach 20 on those attributes, and some of us will start off with 20 already on those attributes, simply because our current ability is so good. So I did mention that you can win a copy of FM15, and all you have to do, well, it's not the easiest way to win, because I've given away 5 copies already simply by asking you to comment on a video or like the video, which is sort of what you're going to have to do this time. But I want you to pick one of the players that I will show you in a bit as your sort of player that you'll support throughout the series, and I want you to sort of comment on him on each video. Just sort of say, I'll be supporting blah blah blah, he looks amazing, I hope he goes to the club I support, and I hope he wins the World Cup with whoever, or gets 100 caps, and just various comments about your player as the series goes by. And I will pick a winner from everyone that comments on every video, or most videos, and at random we'll pick one of those guys. So for those of you that haven't managed to get into the series, there's an opportunity to win a game, win an FM15. And so please enter if you haven't got it already, or if you want to enter for a friend who maybe can't afford it, fair enough. But the reason why I'm doing this is because by the end of the series, people that don't have FM15 are usually the ones that either are getting it for Christmas or for a birthday, or can't really afford the game. So hopefully that'll give you guys an opportunity. And I will have other giveaways at other points as well over the next couple of months. So these are the players going down, so you can see yourself quickly if you can't be able to watch every individual player. But majority of players, I suppose, are attacking, but I've got a fair number of defensive players and wing backs and a couple of goalkeepers this time. So I'm just going to go through the list and then we'll end the video. So the first Player is Swedish, Johan Adolfsson. I've tried to pick a variety of nationalities. Some of you are actually this nationality, which is nice. It's brilliant to see so many of you watching from around the world. I will also show everyone if they've got a wanted sign, but this guy doesn't. Angelo Iniescu, another goalkeeper, Portuguese. I think this guy's actually from Portugal. I've got a lot of Portuguese viewers, so that's why I picked 3 Portuguese players. Just to say thank you for, obrigado for watching my channel. I've been to Portugal 2 times, I think, when I was younger, to the Algarve on holiday. Stayed at a place called Praia da Rocha, which I think means next to the rocks. This goalkeeper looks insane. Wanted by 3 clubs. This is our only double-barreled named player from Canada, Randall Barron-Pusey. If I've accidentally spelt your name wrong and you spot this, let me know, and I can either just change it on... Well, I change it on the editor file, but I can also use the in-game editor, which I've bought for this reason, just in case I do get things wrong. Who was he wanted by? Not anyone. Sorry, Randall. Jens Oostvergels, Belgian. He's not wanted by anyone either. He can play a variety of positions. Nilius Nilheim. Quite a few Scandinavian viewers of my videos, so I've put a couple of Scandinavians in. A couple of Norwegians, I think. Danish player as well. Anyway, this is a centre-back who's wanted by 2 Norwegian clubs. Ahmed Shah from Pakistan. Not wanted by anyone, but looks very solid. A lot of these players will get caps straight away, and by the end of the first update, end of the first season, they will have about 10 caps already for their country. Karan Patel from India, who also isn't wanted by anyone. These sort of teams in these players from these sort of countries, I've loaded up the nations so I can have the players, but obviously the leagues aren't loaded. The game would be ridiculously slow if I did that. It's already gone so slow because I've loaded up about 40 different nations players, but it does mean they will find it a bit difficult to find a club to start with, I think. Jack O'Halloran from Ireland, he's our left back. Some very good stats there. Nathan Alderson from Moldova. Many of you obviously are from Britain, but are selecting different nations like he asked you to get into the game and have lots of different nationalities and see how you do for various countries. This guy's huge, 204 centimeters tall. Hareth Mood, don't know how, I may have pronounced that wrong, sorry, but he's English. Not too many English people in this game. I think there's myself and a couple more. He's wanted by 16 clubs. Marcio Salgado, another Portuguese player, defender or defensive midfielder, looks very good with his defensive technical attributes, and he's wanted by 3 clubs. And I think this is our last Portuguese player, another defensive midfielder or defender, Asdrubal Barrego, who is wanted by 3 clubs. So it looks like Portugal should have a very solid defence and a good goalkeeper in the future. Cristiano Balanta, I assume named after our friend Eder Balanta, the FM15 legend, who I never actually signed, but everyone else did, but oh well. He's from Indonesia, either footed, hasn't got anyone wanting him at the moment. Tom Larsen, a left back or left midfielder from Denmark, wanted by 4 clubs, all in Denmark. Bradley Handelaar from Holland, looks a very good player and is wanted by 4 clubs, all the big clubs in Holland. Kostas Chilibou from Greece. I've got a few Greek viewers as well, so hi to you. I'm not sure what hello is in Greek. I should know that. Anyway, he's wanted by a club in Greece. Javier Robertinho. I've also made sure that I'm keeping history after retirement. That should be selected. I think that is selected, but it hasn't kept ticked for some reason. Oh, where am I? Oh, here we go. Javier Robertinho, Brazilian. Not wanted by anyone at the moment, and hopefully will turn into a decent player. Maximus Bailington from Andorra. Looks very solid, very good attributes. Obviously the rest of them are randomised for those of you that don't know, so I just choose the top 5, then leave it on 0 for everything else, and that's just randomised. So it just depends on how the game wants to be kind to you or not. Frenciano man from Colombia. Good old Colombia. And looks very good in that defensive midfield or attacking midfield position. And he's wanted by 2 clubs in Colombia. We've got another Danish player, Christian Johansson. I think there's probably a few Danish people that watch my videos, which is nice. Right midfielder, just a solid old right midfielder, nothing fancy, but looks good, wanted by Brøndby. I decided to put statistical approach in. If you don't watch his videos, you really should. Brilliant YouTuber. Only really came to the fore this year. He's done very well. But I've decided to put him in because just to say thank you for the support and kind words. And he is sort of outside the quota that I selected anyway, so it's not like he's replaced someone in the game. But yeah, he's from America on this, either footed and not wanted by anyone at the moment. Rob Vernon, Gibraltar, very good mental attributes there, very, very good. And should get into the Gibraltar team right away and probably be their star man. Adrian Tarnowski from Poland, I think he's got a second nationality as well. Looks very good, can play anywhere in the attacking positions really, apart from on the left. Anguilla Grazienta, I hope I'm getting these pronunciations right. Looks very good physically, from Argentina, wanted by 14 clubs, all in Argentina. Pretty much every Argentinian club wants him. Dylan Knight, San Marino, should be a beast for them on the left. I think we had a San Marino defender last time, so it'd be interesting to see how an attacking player can contribute to San Marino and hopefully take them up the world rankings slightly. One of the more random names in this series is Mushroom. I thought that was pretty cool. English striker. No, not striker, he's a midfielder. I think, was he a striker on the... I'm sure I put him down as a striker, but maybe the game's outputted him as a midfielder. But never mind. He looks good as a striker, so hopefully a team will decide, let's convert him into an attacking midfielder striker rather than a attacking midfielder. Wanted by lots and lots of clubs. Matthew Harmon from Zimbabwe, and he's a midfielder who's not wanted by anyone currently, but once again, very good player. Most people do pick the passing vision, which has changed from creativity this year. Finishing, pace of course is the most popular one chosen. I think it may have been the person that selected Mushroom, which should be £12, which is just, that's non-existent. So I did change your weight, by the way, but you should be pleased that I actually selected you after that. I'm usually a bit more harsh. Martin Madge from Bhutan, should be a beast for them, a winger. And yeah, I suppose with the wingers we really are trying to emulate Ronaldo. Ashwin Subedi from Nepal. I think he's actually from I don't know, maybe he's not from Nepal, but that's his real name according to his YouTube. Hi, wherever you are in the world, maybe you live next door to me. Anyway, he's got some cracking technical attributes and should be a very good player. This is oneself. I wanted by 14 clubs. All the English players are wanted by lots of clubs generally. And I look okay. Not as good as some of you, but I'm hoping I can develop better than I usually do. I think I did okay on the last one. I can't really remember. Bravery 4. That's probably about right, to be honest. I'm a right wuss. Although I'm pretty sure I should have better jump and reach than that. But never mind, it's obviously been randomised. Brilliant marking. Erdi von Hunter from Turkey. Sounds more Dutch, but maybe he's a Turkish-Dutch person over there. Winger with, wanted by 4 clubs. There's not much to say, you can see for yourself, but where are we up to? Liam Laguna from Malta. Now, there's a couple of Maltese people in this. He actually commented that there was a few people from Malta that were watching, and he'd seen that there's a few people that commented from Malta, so that's good. I thought I'd reward those people as well. Thank you for watching, guys. My parents went to Malta, I think last year, in fact. Beautiful, beautiful place. Not that I've been, but that's what they told me. Marcus Donkom from Austria, attacking midfielder or striker, brilliant free kick taking, wanted by 2 clubs both in Austria. Hayden Eyre, our Welsh player, had to pick a Welshman of course. I think I've picked a Scotsman. If I haven't, there was definitely 2 people that had at least second nationality of Scot. Sorry if I haven't selected a full-on Scotsman, but I've done quite a few in the past. He's not wanted by anyone at the moment. Where are we up to? Mitchell Bowsen, another one from Malta. Very good finishing and composure. Not so good off the ball, that needs to be improved as a striker, but he's also an attacking midfielder. Mario Bradatelli. I see what you did there. You added an R and a few other. You just mixed his name up a bit. Anyway, he's from Azerbaijan, and he's a striker or an attacking midfielder, and should be good. Josh Connington, the person that commented with this, said he based him on an old regen from FM12. So it's not actually him, it's not his real name, but that's nice. I like that. I like that you've actually based him on an old player you used to like, which is brilliant. I like to see that. Australian, so hopefully will be a good asset for Australia. Roberto Corrali from Serbia, a striker. We've got a few out-and-out strikers. Most people do tend to put sort of attacking midfielder and striker. That's the thing, and they all develop into wingers or attacking midfielders rather than full-on strikers. But it'd be nice to see some of these become super strikers. Broccoli Radio. Now, for those of you that don't get this, in the introductory video, that's an example I gave, and I thought the person that put this just deserved to be in it because he did that. I can't remember his real name. I think it was Sean. But anyway, you're in it. You're in as Broccoli Radio. He's going to be an amazing striker, and he's Irish. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, he's going to beast this. Come on, Broccoli Radio. Oscar Anzola from Venezuela. Looks very good as a striker, left-footed. Not wanted by anyone at the moment, but come on, Oscar. And lastly, I think this is last, Mahmoud Wahidi from Lebanon. And very good composure and heading. Excellent jumper, which he's going to beat everyone in the box. I suppose he's taken after the Lebanese flag with the tree. He's just going to stand there and then let the ball hit him and bounce into the back of the net, which is probably likely on Football Manager, to be honest. So there we go. That's all the players. I've eventually got through them all. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like. Remember, if you want to win Football Manager 2015, comment in the video who you're going to be supporting, what player. Maybe the player from your nation, maybe the player of the same name as you, or maybe just someone that you like the look of. And then, you say, I reckon he's going to be the best goal scorer ever. And just say something, and then just do that for the next few videos. I will try and get them up as quickly as possible so you won't be waiting around so much. But the person that is the person that's consistent with his comments, and we'll get FM15. I'm just trying to give back to the community, reward those that watch my videos regularly. So there you go. I'm going to be giving away a code for you to redeem through Steam. It's not a physical copy, my ad. It is a digital copy. I'll send you the code so it can be anywhere in the world for you, and then you will redeem it through Steam. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 2 where we see how many players have managed to get clubs.